with Debbie J's Crafting Corner. Today what I'm going to be doing is taking these stickers that we had printed out and foiled on my previous video. If you haven't seen that, I'll leave a link to that down in the comments, in the description, and in a card on this video as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut those out using my ScanNCut machine. So I've got the ScanNCut DX, the new one that just came out this last year. It is super quiet and I absolutely love it. I may have to get rid of my old one because I haven't actually used it since Christmas, since I got this new one in. So anyway, first thing, we're going to be in Canvas Workspace. This is online. There's also a computer version, but I typically use this one. So what we're going to do first is go ahead and open up the SVG Cut Files that I included in my printable. And the first one, I've already got that one loaded up here, is the one for the date covers that I had just done up. So I'll go ahead and pull that in. And it says some of the shapes can't be converted, but that's all right. They usually turn out pretty well. So you'll see that this one it's not full size, it's a bit smaller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the whole thing. I'm going to group it, and then I'm going to change the size. So here on the properties, I'm going to change it to 4x6. As long as you've got the maintain aspect ratio checked, it'll do the whole thing. The reason I'm going with 4x6 is this box that I've got around it, and one reason I include the box on all of the cut files is that I want it to be the right size. That is making this for a 4x6 sticker sheet. So I've got that on there, but we don't want everything to cut out at the same time. Some of these are going to be kiss cut, and then we've got the box that's going to cut full. So now I'm going to ungroup it. And you'll see that there's a lot of pieces that are not grouped together. I don't really want that to happen because when I send it over to my machine, I don't want it to be trying to sort through everything. So I just selected all of them again. And then I'm going to do Shift and then click on that outside box, and that unselected it. And I'm going to go ahead and group back that again. So now I've got two cut files. One is for the box that goes around it, and then one is for all of the cute stickers. I'm going to move these out of the way because I'm also going to be cutting out a second sticker sheet, same size. So let me go ahead and pull that one in, hit the SVG button, and then I'm going to be going to bows, because it's the bows file. Go ahead and get that cut file there. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed the PNG. I've got to do the SVG file. Okay, and that one is, for some reason, some come through full size, some of them don't. I have not figured out why on that, but I am going to need to do the same thing on this because this one has everything already grouped together. So now I'm going to go into Edit and Ungroup. I take that back, it says it's grouped. Oh, there we go. It was already as two files. Sorry about that. So I'm going to delete one because I don't really need to. So now I've got three cut files here. That one I need to group together as well. Let me group the bows. So I selected all of those. I'm going to hit Edit and then Group. So now I've got 1, 2, 3 separate cut files. And I'm going to go ahead and send those over to my ScanNCut machine. So to do that, I just click the download button. Now it's going to ask me how I want to transfer it. I could either transfer it to my computer, my PC here, or using the Wi-Fi, I can send it over to the machine itself. I do have the Wi-Fi turned on, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. If you don't have the Wi-Fi on your ScanNCut machine, then you can go to the download and then save it to a USB drive and plug that into your machine, or if you've got a cable that goes all the way over to the other machine. Mine's on the other side of the room, so I don't have that connected to my computer. So I'm going to go ahead and select this one, and it says it's ready to go. So give me a minute. I'm going to go ahead and get that machine set up, and I'll meet you over at my ScanNCut machine. Okay guys, so here we are over at my ScanNCut. I've got the sticker page already down on the mat, ready to go. And then here we are at the screen. I'm going to show you how to pull that information in. So first we need to pull in the data that we sent over from Canvas Workspace. So we're going to want to click where it says Retrieve Data. And then the Wi-Fi, and that's pulling that over for the machine and bringing it up so that we can work with it. So next we're going to want to hit Edit so we can remove something from the screen. So we'll go ahead and delete that frame since we're working on the ScanCut at this point. Next we'll scan in the sticker sheet so we can line up the stickers along with the images that we just pulled over for the cut file. And that's scanning. Okay, and then here we're going to go into Edit again, and then we'll use that part that has the two double, I'll go back for a second. There's a double arrow, the arrow's going in two directions so that we can adjust the placement of the cut file so that it matches up with the stickers, putting that little border around each of the images there. Now that that's lined up, you just hit OK, and hit OK again. And then we click OK, and then Edit, and OK, sorry, actually we hit OK again, and then we select how we're going to be cutting. So we're going to go ahead and click on Cut. And one thing you'll want to notice is the half cut is turned off at this point, and we need to turn that on. So you hit the little wrench and then go to half cut and turn it on. Okay. And then we'll want to do a test cut to make sure that it does okay. And the reason that we go with the half cut is we don't want it to go all the way through. That's what ScanNCut calls the kiss cut. So now we're going to cut that small test cut. Okay. So first thing to do is to check to make sure that that's actually cut. And there you can see that it did. Okay, put that back down. So we don't need to test again. So I'm going to go ahead and say start. And this says it's going to take about 16 minutes to go. So this is part I'm probably going to fast forward through part of it, because if it takes that long, it's not going to be good. But you can see it is busy down there doing its cutting, so I am so thrilled. And if I shut up for a minute, you can hear how quiet it is. Okay, so I'm going to stop this for a minute. I'll come back once it's done. Now that that's finished, we need to bring in that border so that we can cut that. So we're going to go back to retrieve data and the Wi-Fi. And that brings in that entire cut file again. So we're going to delete everything except for the frames. So we go to Edit. And just go through each of them and delete them. And then just like we did before, we go into, first we need to add one extra one on there, and I always forget this. You actually have to increase it to 2 or it does not bring an extra one in. There, you see me figuring that out. So hit it to 2 and OK. And now I've got 2 frames, one for each set of stickers. So I'll put them just in the general area. And then we'll go back, hit OK. And then we'll hit that, I forget that every time, we'll hit that one that's for arranging them and zoom in a bit so we can see what we're doing and then get them lined up. Now the original stickers, when I had printed them, I did print the border around it so that I would be able to see it to try to line this up. So we'll go ahead and get that lined up with that border. Does look pretty good, but let's go ahead and zoom one more time just to double check. That just needs to go up just a touch more. There we go. So I'll go ahead and click OK for that. And hit OK again. One more time. And then we're going to select to do the cut again. This time we do want to cut all the way through instead of doing the half cut, so now I have to change it back. Otherwise it's only going to do the half cut. So we'll go back in with that wrench and then change half cut to off and OK. And then we can go ahead and hit start. Now what was really nice on this is that this machine compared to my old one, the old one you had to adjust the blade all the time. With the new DX you don't have to. It measures it itself. It is so incredible. I absolutely love this. That only takes a second to get that finished up. Okay, so I'm going to take those off and we will see what that looks like. So that came off just perfect, and then go ahead and get these guys off. Whoops. There we go. Get these off. Okay, I'm going to put the camera down and take these off without holding the camera because that's causing an issue. So sticker sheets are off. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little on those so you can see how they turned out. So So both of those came out fine. This one, the sticker sheets that I'm using do have a piece underneath them to easily separate. So these are ones that I bought off of Amazon. So that's one reason why I didn't want to come up right. I didn't lose any of my stickers. They still turned out so super cute. Let me go ahead and pull off this the little bow. Let you see that. So that looks just so darn cute. So that is how I print and cut my sticker sheets. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that was helpful and a little instructive. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see some more of these. Also, please leave a comment down below to let me know if you like this video and would like to see more for ScanNCut and for making stickers. That'll let me know and let YouTube know what you'd like to see. But thank you again for stopping by, and have a wonderful crafty day. Thank you much.